Track 7 with your boy, Dr. Christopher J. Childs, how to teach a mathematics lesson grades 6 through 8. You know what? 7 is one of my favorite numbers. I'm bringing that 5 to this mixtape, this track. That's me bringing that 5. I'm hyped. I'm in the zone. My statements and opinions are my own. That was tight. I'm in the zone. My statements and opinions are my own. Check. It's a mixtape series. All right, I'm about to give y'all a new track. A whole new track. That's not even the math track. Goal for this session: learn the key strategies to teaching a 6 through 8 mathematics lesson in multiple formats. Are we providing students multiple ways to do this stuff? But it first starts off, what does our week look like? Y'all like, dang, Dr. Chop. I'm coming with it. That's me stepping my game up. What I want you all to do as teachers, I want you to find one day out of the week, put an X over it, unplug, detach, and relax and woosah. Like, life is woosah. We got to enjoy it. We got to have fun with it. Find what day of the week is going to be your woosah. Oh, actually, don't put an X. Call it a woosah day. I'm woosahing today. If somebody asks you a question, nope, I'm woosahing today. Enjoy life. Have fun with it. Be flexible within the week. A lot of people are like, Chris, I've seen some schedules. Before I even go into my new voice, I've seen some schedules that are so flex and rigid. They're not flexible. They're rigid. They're going to self-implode. I'm just going to put it on the table. It's going to self-implode, and it's not going to be pretty. And that's why. Because we keep trying to put math in the box. We keep trying to put school in the box. And we keep saying, well, the state tells us we have to have all the seat time. That's why I'm giving you multiple ways. Just because a student is in the classroom or in the school building throughout the entire day, it's not engagement time. They're just literally physically there. Be creative. Let them turn it on at 8. Let them turn the computer off at 5. And guess what? Have flexibility within the day. They don't have to actually be looking at the computer screen. There's nothing that I want to sit and watch all single day, all day. There's nothing literally I want to watch all day long on TV. There's nothing I want to, I love what I do. I actually could do this all day. I'm just be honest, but who wants to listen to me all day long? Like, if you do, call me. Like, I think we need to get some help. Like, I want you to support me, but like, that's kind of over the top all day. Think about with these state rules, we got to find those gray spaces, and we got to disrupt the system. We know it's not working. We got to be willing to disrupt it. And to my state leaders, come on, you see some of these inequitable things that happen. You can literally, I'm gonna give y'all free game. How schools got reopened, somebody stroke a pen and say schools got to reopen. You don't think people can stroke a pen and change a lot of these guidelines? I know some people are like, well, Chris, the legislature and all, it's literally strokes of pens. Things get changed with the stroke of a pen. Let's do some strokes of a pen and make things right. Thank you. Thank you. That's going to be my campaign slogan, stroke of a pen. Stroke of a pen. All right, that's a whole nother video. I'm about to go into me, I had a little spin. Anyway, multifaceted. We need a multifaceted approach, whether it's asynchronous, synchronous, or deviceless tasks and assignments, activities. I'm putting it in those pieces because tasks are different from like your activities, what you're doing in class, like your tasks, like your problem solving, and then your assignments. You need to give some different multiple options for students and multiple ways for you to deliver. Everybody doesn't learn the same. So everybody needs something to meet their needs. We always talk about differentiation and meet needs. This is how we meet needs. It starts off with the task. Oh man, do you all actually hear these voice changes? And I'm just showing you all like the versatility of Dr. Christopher J. Childs. All right, everything starts with the standard. Apply and extend previous understandings of arithmetic to algebraic expressions. Whew, I like this one. I'm excited. Why do I start at standards? You need a foundation. It may be me. I may be crazy. But if a student is in Washington, a student is in New York, a student is in Miami, a student is in the islands, I think they should get the same material based upon their grade levels. Call me crazy. I just think across the country, we should be teaching grade level students the same kind of stuff. I didn't say the same methods. I just said the same stuff. That's why I like the standards as a foundation. We may do something like this. Find the value of each exponential expression, 3 to the 5th, 2 to the 7th, and 8 to the 2nd power, Man, come on. Let's think. We're trying to give them different ways to engage, not just getting an answer, right? Try this open middle problem by my boy, Robert Kaplinski. Using the digits 0 through 9 only once each, create as many true equations as possible. Now, you're probably like, all right, Chris, that's kind of cool, but we're talking about asynchronous, synchronous, and deviceless. I'm glad you asked. With this particular task, I can pose this task to students in real time and say, boom, go work on it. Come back to me on Wednesday. That's engagement to me. That's still seat time because they're working on this task and class is still going. They're just not sitting right there. They're going out and finding stuff and coming back. Or I can just say, hey, here's a task online, work on it, come back and report. Or deviceless, think about my students. I can pose this task. If people call them on the phone, hey, I saw you working on tasks. Tell me about your problem solving process. We have to consider, are we using less is more approach and are we using rich enough tasks so students can work in multiple ways? If it's just formulaic, guess what? You're going to have to give that stinking lecture. And I say the stinking lecture because, man, like we actually like hurting ourselves with some stuff. Like, give students the opportunity to showcase what they know and you don't have to lecture. Give students the opportunity to show what they know and you don't have to lecture no more. That's kind of like funky, but a little twist to it. I like that. That's funky. Pat myself on the back. What do I mean? Something like, Chris, you got some things that students, I have to show them. First, let them engage. With these tasks that I'm showing you all, especially in this part of the mixtape, is letting students go out and figure it out. And then we give them that foundation. Then later we can get to the algorithm and procedures. But we got to get them involved. We got to get these parents and caretakers involved. We got to show them that math makes sense and math is not this box where I just got to get an answer. But when you provide them multiple ways to engage, I don't want to say just submission, multiple ways to engage, asynchronous, synchronous, deviceless, it's opening up. That way, when school starts back and brick and mortar full, we're back in the game. You're not saying, give me a book so I can teach. You're saying, give me a task. All right, we're going outside today. Give me a task. We're going to the gym. Give me a task. We're going to just walk around. We're going to walk around the community. Why? Because that's math. Math is not a book. Math is not just a problem, get answer. Math is just not in a book. This is our time to really think, what is math? What does it mean? Homework. Yes, you got homework. Like, y'all like my kids in real life. Well, y'all my kids in, you know what I mean. Anyways, here's the homework. Review, do you have a balance of synchronous, asynchronous, and deviceless activities and assignments? Think about how you can be flexible in this and count it as seat time too. I'm just saying, disrupt the system. Disrupt it. So don't take a sound bite and say, Chris is telling us to break the rules. I'm saying disrupt and inequitable the system and make it better. So you still mean the rules, you're just not mean it in a traditional fashion. I like that. That was cool. I gotta take that sound bite because somebody's gonna try to use the other one against me. I'm gonna put them all together. That's just me. I gotta keep receipts. Just trust me, I have to keep receipts. You'll be surprised the number of times I get called in. Chris, we heard about. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, just want to do right. Just want to make it better for these students. Anyways, question of the day. What will you do to ensure students without access to technology receive an equitable learning experience? If you create an environment for your student who has the least, you've created an environment for all of your students. Woo! I'm ending it on that statement. If you create an environment for your student who has the least, you've created an environment for your student who has the most. This is your boy, Dr. Christopher J. Childs, track 7, how to teach a mathematics lesson, grades 6 through 8. That was fire. Gosh, that was fire. Keep this in. Keep tape rolling. That was, I'm out. Not stop the tape. That was dope.